but we are very passionate. And Al's retired now. He retired after Appomattox Courthouse, April 9th, 2015. So he's living in Florida. Yeah. He was in command of the Lee's Lieutenants, which is the preeminent Confederate General Corps group, and I'm now in charge of that group. In fact, we have some of our people here, but they're portraying enlisted personnel. Why, I don't know. Yeah, it's like 40 people.
Yeah, he actually told me. God, this is a small world. I love this. He told me that I told him about being from North Carolina. He said North Carolina contributed more troops.
Yes, it is.
Was it number 2 or Virginia? Second to Virginia?
Well, there are more North Carolinians buried throughout the United States because of the Civil War than any other state in the Union.
I mean, numerically? Or?
Yes.
I thought Virginia would have more.
North Carolina's troops were Robert E. Lee's favorite troops. Whenever he had a difficult task to be performed, he called upon either the North Carolinians, that's where they got the nickname Tar Heels, or the men from Texas. That's why the percentage of men from North Carolina and Texas, the casualties, is higher than any other states.
Okay.
I think these gentlemen want to take
yeah, man.
All right, good.
Good to talk. That was great.
Pleasure.
Nice to talk to you.
Go right ahead. What would you like us to do?
Well, you've just done it for us, so I'll just
Let's see you dance.
Oh my, no. I'm 209. I don't dance. Come on.
That's official Robert E. Lee.
Oh, so you're videotaping?
Absolutely.
Whenever I travel north of the Mason-Dixon line, people, many of whom are my former comrades in arms in the United States Army, ask me why in April of 1861 I rejected command of the United States Army when it was offered to me by General Winfield Scott, Simon Cameron, the Secretary of War, and newly inaugurated President, Abraham Lincoln. Without hesitation, I always respond that my decision was predicated upon two of the most sublime, if not the most sublime words in the English language: duty and honor. In my letter to President Lincoln rejecting command of the United States Army, I told him that I could only do what my duty demands. I also said that we, not just I, can never do more. I can take no other step without, it would end in dishonor. I can't do that. In that same letter, I also asked Mr. Lincoln if he indeed were a gentleman like he so often professes himself to be, how could he possibly expect me, a Virginian, to attack my own state? There's no way. All right. When I resigned my commission with the United States Army, I didn't resign my commission to fight for the Confederacy. I resigned my commission to fight for Virginia. My buttons are Virginia state buttons. 6 semper tyrannis. But Mr. Lincoln just couldn't understand. I'd rather die an ignoble death than to lead a life in which dishonor is allowed to perpetuate my life. I also asked Mr. Lincoln how could he possibly unilaterally raise an army of 75,000 men to invade one of the very creatures from which the federal government receives its power, a state in the Union. And not only just any state, but one of the original 13 colonies, South Carolina. How could he possibly violate the Constitution? Freedom of speech did not exist. Freedom of the press did not exist. Habeas corpus was suspended. I would rather carry a musket in defense of Virginia than to command an army in a nation that violates the very Constitution upon which it is based. How's that?
That's perfect.
Great.